6 feet, going deep. This is Torius, and we're here with.
Yo, what's going on, man? It's your boy Jay Vilpin, aka Jay Got Bars, aka Florida Man Jay. If you nasty, what's good, man?
Glad to have you in the building today, Jay. For sure. So why don't you tell us about what you do, Jay?
Me, I'm an artist. I'm a music producer. I'm a content creator. I'm a jack of all trades, for real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, that's me.
Just gotta make sure.
Yeah, man. You gotta be on point. That's all good, man.
So by content creator, does that mean that you started off as a rapper and then you found out, I could do a bunch of things? Is that how your story is?
Yeah, basically. But you know what's crazy is I started with content creating like as a kid, like just taking videos of like bands and like me and my friends like playing our instruments, and then like eventually I got into rapping. I got into writing like actual music, and then like eventually with the whole rap shit, I was like, this is cool and I'm making money, but like I know that there's a bigger world in it. So, and I gotta put yourself on. So content creation.
You know who you remind me of, bro?
Who?
Kanye.
Gang. Yeah, I fuck Kanye, man. I
Bro,
fuck Kanye a lot. Like that's one of my favorite people.
Do you get that a lot?
Yes, actually. Yeah, from my demeanor, shit I be saying, all that shit. Yeah.
Is it because of how you look, or is it because of your demeanor?
I think it's probably my demeanor. I don't really think I look like dog.
I know. I feel like Kanye energy right now.
Yeah, man. Shit, that's me.
All right, so on Kanye, like, how do you feel about like him as an artist versus him as the celebrity?
So I don't necessarily judge him as a person. He's definitely had a lot of things that have happened in his life, but he's also been blessed. You feel me? He's had a very interesting beginning. Like I've watched like a million documentaries about him. How he went to, like, I think it was Tokyo or something like that. As he was a kid, he was an artist at first, and like he's a very like he's an eclectic person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what happens when you're an artist, I feel like. So especially if you're like a genius, you know what I mean? If you're like really in there, really smart people are usually kind of, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But his music it's fucking awesome, man. I mean, I think it kind of reflects in it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The reason Jay I asked that is because it's like, as an artist, especially nowadays, it's like there's a fine line between being an artist and being like, like a celebrity. Like, I don't know if you've seen, but like, did you see the Island Boys kissing?
Bro. Bro. Them niggas. I mean, hey, bro. They gonna do what they do.
But all right, so you've seen that. But have you ever heard an Island Boy song that wasn't like, I'm an island boy?
I mean, they had they style, they had they run, you feel me? It was,
but have you heard a song? But have you heard a song from them though?
I've heard like 2 songs from them. You feel me? Yeah, they're okay musicians. You feel me? But like what they're doing the shock factor thing. The same thing that Kanye is really doing. A lot of these people are doing that. Even I be doing that shit. You feel me? It's like you basically you trying to get under people's skin and get them to be like, what the fuck is this? So then they could look at it. And then a lot of the times there's like a deeper message that people don't even realize is there because they're so caught up into like the top shit. You feel me? Now the Island Boys, them niggas they just trying to get a bag, obviously, bro. Like they trying to get out of some type of deal, or they trying, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, the gay shit on the internet, that's what's the big money at. You feel me? So them niggas, they gonna yeah.
I don't mean nothing by this, but like, would you do some shit like that for clout? Not like kissing, like your twin brother, but like, would you ever do something crazy like that, like for clout?
I do have morals, you know what I'm saying? I do some crazy shit. I'm a pretty crazy motherfucker, but I do have a line, you feel me? And personally speaking, I do have a line, you feel me? And with guys, like we ain't doing that.
You grew up in the like same area as them, right? Like they're like from that area, right? Like Haiti and stuff.
I'm not sure where them boys from. I think they from like Palm Beach or some shit like that.
I know they're like, cause for me, like I live south, so it's like to me, it's like I see us up north. So I feel like all that up north stuff.
Yeah. But I'm from the little Haiti area. Them boys from they from like Palm Beach. They from like they up north, like more north, like an hour north with it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, me personally, like I'm 79th and Biscayne. By the way, get that 79th and Biscayne album coming out, or it's already out. You feel me? Go get that on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, all that good shit's everywhere.
I was gonna say, I hope you don't have ops because you play like your address.
I mean, shit, 79th and Biscayne. I mean, I don't necessarily live on 79th and Biscayne anymore. You feel me? I done
That's
bounced
just the
around,
block.
been around the world, but that's the block, bro. Like I done, yeah, like there specifically in 56. You feel me? Those two streets are where I like grew up specifically in Miami.
So let's talk about your music, bro. Like what got you into like wanting to be making music in the first place?
I play instruments. My parents got me into band. They had to like put me in something. Like I started with like karate. I had did some. What else I did? I did like a little bit of sports, and then eventually I got into band, and then I was like, okay, I can fuck with this. You feel me? But I wanted to play the drums. That the drums was not happening, so they ended up giving me a trumpet. And I didn't like it at first, but eventually I said, you know what, fuck it, like let me get good at something, bro, because I was trash. So I got good at it, and I ended up getting scholarships, all this good stuff, and traveling the world, and yeah, that's how I got into music.
So you got a scholarship for playing the trumpet?
Yeah, I did. I got a couple scholarships, but that one specifically for playing the trumpet.
Do you make beats?
Yes, I do.
So how has learning like instruments affected your beats?
It's made my I can make beats really fucking fast. You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I will say though is that like the advantage that a lot of people have against me is that like they're more feeling the music, and they're more a lot of people have more technological like skills. You feel me? So that's like my Achilles heel. Like I be trying to like learn like more like techniques and things like that, because I just be doing shit like I can make a whole song like off of scratch without using any plugins, but like I be doing all that shit now. You feel me? But yeah.
Because I was gonna ask, a lot of times there is that like you said it, like you can either feel the music, or you can like be the technical like
yeah, exactly.
Like, see it as like math. But I was gonna ask you, Jay, like,
I look at music like math.
Do you regret not like playing drums? Like, do you feel like learning the drums would have made like your beats better?
Nah, because I know how to make beats now, and I'm raw at the drums. I'm not raw. I mean, I'm raw at drums making beats, but I like actual drums. Like I can play, and I've taught kids how to play. Like I know the basics of it, so it don't make no difference, bro.
Do you need to know how to play the drums though?
To make beats? No, but you need to have rhythm. You know what I'm saying? And you need to have a sense. You have to actually have like musical like knowledge, a little bit of style and stuff like that, because drums dictate style.
So how do you feel like the difference between like playing the trumpet is versus playing like the drums? Like as an African American man, or like you're Haitian.
I'm Haitian.
You consider yourself African American?
Kind of. I mean, like Haitians are actually Latino, but that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
but,
I see the TikTok talk about that.
Yeah,
we're going crazy.
We're Afro Latino, but as a black man, I don't know, bro. Like, I mean, it's very stereotypical for niggas to play the drums. You feel me? Like, you don't see as many people nowadays playing trumpet, but it's still like a popular thing. But I mean, it's just two different kind of trains of thought.
Look at Louis Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong, yeah, that's he was a big weed smoker, by the way.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Not because like what you said about like the drums, they keep the rhythm of everything. It put like a connection in my brain. I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Why like. Like I don't want to say like white people, but like everyone just like follows with black people culture. Like
absolutely
why we make everything cool.
Yeah, because
like,
drums come from Africa, man. Like this is like a whole music history thing, but like I don't went to college and shit, so like actual like drums and stuff like that's an African thing, and then like singing and stuff is more so of a European thing.
Really?
Yeah.
So you went to college for music?
Yeah, I did.
What's something that like sets you apart from other people because you did that?
Not a damn thing for real.
Specifically, like other artists.
I have a degree, so I can get a job. That's really the only difference.
Like a music degree?
Yes.
So what kind of job can you get with that?
I mean, the jobs that I've had, like I've taught music, in different like school systems, like in Miami and in Tallahassee and stuff. I've worked in nonprofit organizations. You can work at record labels and things like that. But it's always about your network. So if you don't have a network, like there are niggas out here who didn't go to college but have a great network and they get further. So it really doesn't matter. Damn. But you should go to college, especially if you want to have like a solid like foundation and like a plan B. You know what I'm saying? Because at any point, like I can get a job doing something else. Like if shit don't work out, but shit's working out.
So Jay, tell me, what is your idea of a rapper, and what was like the moment when you decided, like were you watching like a music video and you're like, That's what I want, and like I want to know why you wanted it,
Why
and
I
then
wanted it.
yeah, and like what, like who was it, and like what was it about that made you want it?
Okay, so well, I'll make a long story short. So long story short, I have.
But wait, answer the first one first, so we
Okay.
don't, because I
Well,
don't want to forget it.
You said the first question was what made me.
What's your idea of a, like when you think of a rapper, like what you want to be or like what you are?
It's just a person that's like very is themselves. A person that is themselves, and they are their own brand, and they are living their life the way that they want to do it. That's really so more of an artist than a rapper. But like, you know, rappers, they just, you know, they carry culture, they carry what's it called? They're telling stories, they're telling the story, their story, the story of people around them. That's what a rapper is, I feel like.
Yeah. So a rapper isn't like, you know, like the shiny guy that's flexing money and getting girls. That doesn't really,
I mean,
like,
that
appeal to you.
I mean, it kind of comes with it already, just because of like the type of lifestyle. Like, I'm a musician, right? And it's so funny because like some people try to discredit that shit because it's just not what's like in for the young people, right? But ironically, I live the lifestyle that all these rappers live. I'm in the same dressing rooms. I'm in the same, like literally, I'm on the same stages and all that shit. But I'm playing an instrument. Sometimes I'm behind the rappers playing the instrument. You get what I'm saying? So there's really no difference, bro.
I was gonna say you come off a lot more intelligent than like most rappers. So I could see, like, you know, your point on that, but you also went to school too, so I feel like it makes you like a little, you know,
a little different.
And then the second part was like, what was the artist that you were listening, like you were like watching or something, and you're like, oh, you know what, that's what I want to know, like why you wanted that.
Well, I mean, like the first artist to like really inspire me was like 50 Cent, but like as far as
like back in the day, or like
like I was 9 years old.
The beef 50 Cent.
No, like
everybody.
Nah, like it was like when he had In the Club and all them songs, like that era, like that was a good era in time. Like I don't know, I just like that. Like it, I don't even know. I didn't even see the gangster shit. I thought all that shit was regular, normal shit. You feel me? Just black people. So like he
was also my favorite rapper when I was younger.
You feel me? Like I really liked his music and the beats and stuff. But as far as like who influenced me, like I had a big cousin, and he was making music, and he was a promoter, and he would be in the club with a bunch of people all the time. Like he would be in the club with Lil Wayne, Tory Lanez, Fat Joe, all type of people. You feel me? So and I would be in the club like with him. And long story short, he started rapping. He got into a car accident. He couldn't rap anymore. You feel me? He had to get all type of facial reconstruction, all type of shit. You get what I'm saying? And Zoe Dollars was a friend of his, and he had came to the hospital to see him, and I was there, and he was like, bro, you should start rapping. Like, I've been watching you on Instagram, posting your little posts and shit. Like, this is years ago. And he was like, yeah, just do it. Keep doing it. And then I just went for it, and now I'm here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I was about to write down my question in case I forgot it, and I did. So do you feel like you have to get shot
to be a rapper?
Yeah.
It seems like that, bro. It seems like that, bro. I swear to God. Because, bro, like, it's like you have to crash out, or like some super traumatic shit has to happen to you. People make money off of like their trauma and their stories. Like, I've even had like family members get mad at me for like some of the things that I've exposed in my music and stuff. And they're like, I mean, it's like, yo, it is what it is, bro. Like, it's life. You feel me? Like, this is also my way. This is also my therapy and my expression. But like, I'm giving it to people to consume in a way that's digestible, that they can, like, you know.
Because you did say that, like, you know, like 50 Cent's life is kind of like, you know, like that's just how, like, well, you said black people live, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, you hear about, I ain't gonna lie, I know of niggas that have like gotten shot. Like I know of niggas, I know some crazy ass niggas, yo. Like some real niggas out here.
So let me ask you, because it ties into another thing I was thinking, because I, like, you know, like, that, I think that's the biggest thing that everyone got from 50 Cent. Like, oh, he got shot 9 times, you know? So
yeah, I do remember that. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, that was like a big part of his thing. And if you look at like every rapper that blows up, like, it's always something, bro. It's always something. When the baby blew up, he shot somebody at Walmart. You feel me?
I feel like it was something else for the baby.
I think it was that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was a couple niggas that like, it's always something that like, if it's controversial, it's gonna get them to blow up. You feel me?
You never heard you believe in the Illuminati?
I'm in the Illuminati. Kind of, not really though. I'm in a fraternity. Yeah.
Dang. Nah, cause I always hear about like people have to like sacrifice someone to, like, you know, be famous. So it's like, it was funny because the baby lost his dad, and Megan Thee Stallion lost her mom, and it's like they both blew up the same, and it's like they're both like.
I mean, I think that's just life in general. Is that you
don't think they sacrificed them?
No, I don't think. It's funny because I have friends that like they're like super big conspiracy theories and stuff like that, and I'd be like, all right, bro, that's the reason you broke, okay? But like, you spending too much time thinking about that broke shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, there are like I don't believe everything I see. You feel me? Like I think 9/11 was fake. You know what I'm saying? In certain ways, like I got family that was in New York though, so. But like, in terms of like. How can I put it? They killed Osama bin Laden on my birthday, nigga. Like, you know.
When's your birthday?
May 3rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're a Taurus?
Yes, I'm a Taurus. But like all type of shit, like I don't know, like it's so weird, bro, that like there are some things you can believe. I just don't read everything in between the lines. You get what I'm saying? Like I look at everything. I don't look at everything for what it is. I try to like analyze shit. But if it starts to rattle my head too much, bro, nah, I got other shit to do.
What's your craziest conspiracy theory?
That shit. I mean, it's niggas right now who think I'm on some shit like that.
Do you have any conspiracy theories about the submersible?
I kind of believe those. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The
I kind of believe those. I think that them niggas ain't that for real.
You know this one?
Yeah. Or if they did, I mean, rest in peace if they did. You feel me? But with media and stuff like that, like, and sometimes insurance and stuff, like I've seen some shit and I've heard of stories. Like sometimes they don't say shit until like 20, 30 years later. But
yeah, because how could they prove that they were in there, right?
Yeah.
Now that I think about it.
You can only really go by off of what people say for real. You feel me? Like this whole even media in general. Like I could be telling y'all niggas I'm a millionaire right now. I did not go to college. I didn't have a scholarship. I didn't do none of that shit. You feel me? I'm a broke ass nigga. I didn't do nothing with my life. You know what I'm saying? But I tell the truth on all my shit though. So like.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, if you lie, there's always gonna be someone, especially stuff about that, right? There's always gonna be someone that's gonna be like, I'm gonna find out the truth about this thing.
Right.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like there are people that would like come at you for like anything that you've like ever said? Like you said that your family would, but
I mean, yeah, for sure. I mean, like, so like I shit. There have definitely been people who've come at me from a bunch of different sides because I make content, or I make adult content too. You feel me? So I have an OnlyFans. You feel me?
Yeah, I did see that, but I thought it was like I don't know what I thought. I feel a little iffy like clicking on a nigga's OnlyFans.
Yeah, nah, don't. You might not want to click.
Oh, this is perfect. I was.
You might not want to, but J305 on OnlyFans. Check me out.
Yeah, I feel like you watch No Jumper.
Yes, I do.
I feel like No Jumper, like how it's like it started off with a rap, but then it like pivots to like the porn.
Nigga, I be posting my videos under his shit sometimes.
Fair.
Yeah, we trying to get that traction.
All right, I'm gonna give me a second to write this down, right?
Yeah, man.
So, how do you feel about subscribing to like niggas subscribing to your OnlyFans as a man?
I ain't gonna lie, majority of my fans are men. Shit, even with the music, majority of my fans are men.
Are they like gay guys or like straight guys?
In OnlyFans, it's like I'm gonna say it's about 60-70% gay niggas and then like 30% straight niggas.
All right, so now that I know this, how do you feel about the Island Boys kissing?
I personally, I'm not like that's not my style. You feel me?
Because I heard that was like on their OnlyFans.
Yeah.
It was like a leak from their OnlyFans.
Them niggas post that shit every day, like.
For real?
Yeah. I follow them niggas because I'm trying to get traction off their shit. You feel me? But like. As far as
I wish my co-host is here, bro, because we talk about this every fucking podcast.
Dog,
shouts out to Gio.
Yo, so but yeah, them niggas they gonna do their thing. Like me personally, there's actually I ain't gonna tell y'all. Go follow my OnlyFans and see what's on my page.
How much is a month?
Right now,
I think that was your
yeah, right now, catch it while it's $10. You feel me? Sometimes it be on sale and shit, but. And they used to be a dub, so I'm really being gracious.
So you wouldn't mind your girl having OnlyFans?
Nah, I mean, I be chilling. I mean, here's my thing though, like, so there's women who do OnlyFans and there's women who like trick. You feel me? And then there's women who do both.
What do you mean trick?
Like prostitutes, like you know what I'm saying, like hookers. Like,
I thought you meant like they just put bikini pics.
No,
or like them cooking.
Nah, I mean, and you got scammers too. You feel me?
Yeah.
But like, it's a very interesting world. You feel me? But me personally, like, I mean, if my girlfriend, like, right now at this point in my life, like, I'd have to be fair. You feel me? But like, yeah, it's whatever.
So you watch No Jumper?
Every now and then, yeah.
How do you feel about it?
It's an interesting podcast, but I think that he definitely focuses too much on like the negative shit. I've heard somebody say that. He definitely focuses a lot on like the rap, like like all the gangster rappers and all the ignorant shit. You feel me? And there's like a way more people out here. You feel me? Like I know niggas see me under them no jumper posts. You feel me? But like as far as but it is what it is though. It's just like I think Say Cheese, Sean Cotton said, "Yo, every time I try to bring out a new rapper, y'all niggas be like, who the fuck is this guy?" Like, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, bro. Like,
what do you think about that? Like the pushback that like artists get when they're like trying to, when they're not known.
I've gotten that all my life, dude. Like, I used to walk around Wynwood and like sell my shit, and I would like make money for it. Like I'll sell USBs. I think I have one to give you if I brought it, hopefully. But like I used to sell like USBs with like my music on it, and people would actually buy them. But for every like 1,000 people, bro, like maybe I'll get 100 yeses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like USBs are so much more expensive than CDs, bro.
Oh, it was, but it was a cool investment. Niggas was giving me like a dub for that shit, bro. Cause it's like, oh, this shit a gigabyte. Say less, nigga. And it got your music. Huh?
Give me 20.
They'll give me a dub, bro. Yeah. But it would come with like a bunch of shit. Like it would have like a little biography. It would have access to more shit. It would have like condoms and shit. You feel me? Promoting safe sex.
Oh, it's like a
marketing thing. It's like a little gift bag.
Okay,
yeah.
That's dope. I fuck with that.
Yeah, man. Hopefully I brought one.
So when it comes to like content, like what kind of content? Well, actually, let me put a pin in that too.
Yeah, because I got all type. It just depends on which lane.
My bad, bro. Like when I do interviews, like it's like the questions just come to me, So
yeah, no, that's good. I mean, it's natural.
So when it comes to like no jumper, right? Mm-hmm. How do you feel about him like not really doing as much of the like hip hop and then like doing that pivot to like the pornography?
Well, like I think that he kind of does a little bit of both.
And I also want to know what you think about like this whole sex tape, like the whole like
him and his wife.
Yeah, like not
his wife and the other nigga.
Yeah.
So long story short, I've actually done that. I've actually done one of those. I fucked somebody's wife. In one of my
for the OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, she was hot as fuck too.
I would have dapped you up, but I kind of I hold sacred the sanctity of marriage, my boy.
I mean, I'm not sure if they're really married, but that's like their MOO on Twitter and shit. So.
Yeah, no, they're like probably swingers, right?
Yeah, I think they're swingers. Yeah. I'm not into that necessarily, but
you wouldn't share your wife?
I'll be a bull, but like I don't know yet. I don't know. I don't think so though. I'm pretty jealous.
But like how about like no jumper with the pivot and then like the pivot from rap to porn?
So his thing, right? So I think with Adam 22, because that's his brand, right? So like he's a porn star, right? So like say with me and like my brand, I have Florida Music Only, right? So eventually I'm probably gonna like throw like some of the stripper holes and some of the girls that have been on my page too and give them like a little bit of platform for them to talk. You feel me? But I'm not going. Me personally, when they be like, "Oh, sucking dick and like, nah, like let's get a little bit more creative." You get what I'm saying? Let's have a little bit more like substance. You feel me? Like, cause I be seeing the same shit over and over when they be bringing these porn star hoes on this shit.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing, bro. Like honestly, like I was looking at I was on Twitter and I saw this girl like doing an interview about like her OnlyFans, and it's like, like she's not just like a machine that like I mean, I don't know, some girls could be, but like. It's like there's more interesting things you could ask girls,
Exactly, bro. Like, you feel me? But that's why, like, I mean, I make a lot of good connections on that shit, and you realize like there's a lot of really normal and really cool people that are on OnlyFans. Like,
bro, you have a pretty big car, so I feel like you should drive around and do like the whole, the fan bus.
Bro, I've got ideas. Subscribe to my OnlyFans. J305.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a good idea because it's like. Like what you were just saying.
Oh yeah, bro. I've done all type of shit, bro. Like outside, inside, in a Maserati. Like I got some shit. I've been around the world with it. OnlyFans specifically. I've been around like the states. A few states. I've traveled like North Carolina, New York.
You got hoes in every area code.
Yeah, something like that.
And about like the whole sex tape, right? Because I feel like it's not really about like her getting fucked by like BBC, right?
Right.
Like you don't think so either. Like what do you think it is about it that's like this whole like big thing?
Well, because obviously because people see like people don't. Most people know no jumper for the hip hop podcast, right? No, a lot of people don't know Adam is a whole porn star with a whole side podcast that he fucks bitches on. You get what I'm saying? So I feel like when they saw that, like that was his way of like, I guess, bringing it out there. It's like, oh, he let another nigga fuck his wife, and that's so, oh my God, because that's like his relationship, and all he's done is threesomes with other girls. You feel me? So from the research that I've done, at least, you feel me? So when that happened, and mind you, he be saying some real gay shit sometimes, but like when that shit
he always
happened,
says pause, so it's okay.
man. But like, I mean, I don't know. It ain't no judgment to the gay people. Like, I love trannies, by the way. I love trannies. But
yeah, I did see on your notes. That was I looked at it like a little side eye.
Yeah, they're on my page too.
I was gonna ask you about that, but let's continue with the. Not that I'm judging, but it's like, I was like, I just thought it was because I was on the phone with my girl reading it, and I was like, oh wait a minute, what?
Shout out Stephen Joe.
Oh, does it have to do with a drink?
You said who?
Does it have to do with a drink?
What are you talking about?
A drink?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Like an alcoholic beverage?
What, trannies?
Like a brown alcoholic beverage?
Oh, me. Oh, Hennessy. You talking about Hennessy? Oh, you know what's crazy? Hennessy, bro.
Shout out to Hennessy.
Hennessy actually DM'd me, bro. She was like, I probably was one of the first niggas. Like, I had master on BLK, and then we started talking, and we started texting and shit, and she wanted me to take her out to breakfast. And I was like, all right, cool, I'll take you to breakfast. But she was like, oh, I want some money too. And I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bitch, you got me fucked up. So I never linked with her, you feel me? This is a true story, you feel me? But yeah.
You know something?
And I didn't know that she was a trainee. And she didn't want, I'm pretty sure she
like it, right?
No, she doesn't look like
you never
it.
met
But
her
those are the type of girls that I fuck with though.
You never met her in person?
No, I haven't. And if I have, it was probably like at the club on some, because she actually stripped at a club before too.
How do you feel about like trans women?
Trans women are cool. Some of them are a little yeah, but trans women are pretty dope, to be honest with you, I think.
So since you, like, I don't know how much you keep up with No Jumper, but you saw like House Phone, he got like outed for like fucking a trans girl.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know how he responded to that. I don't remember watching too much of that.
He threw a drink in Adam's face.
Oh, for real? I mean, he was just he couldn't own up to it. Like, it is what it is, bro. I mean, it probably was like Uncle Clifford looking ass bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ever seen what's that TV show?
Oh, Uncle Grandpa.
Nah, what's that show with the rapper and shit? People was trying to compare my life to this shit, and I was like, fuck you. It was like a rapper, and then there was a strip
Ruckus?
club. Nah, put
Uncle
Clifford. What TV show is
that? P Valley.
P Valley. There we go.
Oh, that's a trans. What is it?
It's like an LGBT show.
Like a drag queen.
Yeah.
Drag queen. Oh.
Yeah. Like, so there's levels to this tranny shit. Like, trans woman shit. Still going?
Yeah.
All right, we got a point.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, but yeah, there's levels to this tranny shit, dude. Like, there's you feel me? Like, and I don't want to like speak too much on it because, you know, I'm not of the community, you feel me? And I don't consider myself gay or bisexual or anything like that.
Have you smashed one? Like,
yeah.
So I feel like, all right, so do you feel like you can talk about it because you have indulged in that?
I mean, I feel like I can, but bro, like, you know, LGBT people are very sensitive. You get what I'm saying? But like I said, there's levels. You get what I'm saying? And that is one thing that I do want to make clear. You feel me? You have butch queens, right? Which is like niggas that look like me and you. You probably won't even think they gay, but then they act like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. You might have to cut that out.
So you're allowed to say that?
I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? You got butch queens, and then you got what's it called? Then you have like cross dressers, right? And then you have, which is like kind of like Uncle Clifford, right? Then you have like femboys, right? And they're like feminine guys that are like no beards, no nothing, but you can still kind of tell that this is a guy. You might mistake him for a girl, but it's a guy. And then you got trans women. You feel me? Like, there's like levels to it.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wish my co-host was here because I know he have a bunch of questions for you.
Oh yeah, I could come back whenever, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta bring you back, bro.
Yeah. Much.
Like, definitely. Yeah. Do you ever get like I know that's not the only thing, but I'm kind of like, it got me like kind of curious.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like pushback? Because as a, you know, like a black person, African American, Haitian American, do you like, you know,
I've gotten pushback from every side. I feel like Jesus. on the cross.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I feel like I'm not trying to necessarily change an agenda. I'm just living my life. But.
So I feel like you're like you could be like an activist, like pushing like more acceptance.
I mean I could be, but I'm kind of necessarily doing that with like how I move. You know what I'm saying? I've learned though. You feel me? Because like I really came straight out the gate like with the OnlyFans shit, and I just started throwing trans women on there. And like some people have their ups and downs because it's porno. You feel me? And how I'm like depicting it. But and by the way, a lot of trans women even only go there because they are they aren't able to get jobs or keep jobs because people are judgmental of them. Sometimes they have mental health issues, things like that. Or sometimes they can't like afford shit. You feel me? So like people get fired for all type of weird. Like I've heard crazy stories. So because of that, that's why a lot of them do end up even being in porno in the first place. But there's a lot of trans women that are among us that you wouldn't even know, dude. Like I swear to God. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes like I'm not gonna count. Like I actually went up to Hennessy Marie. I thought she was a girl.
Oh, you met her before?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
Yeah. She gave me her Instagram. I thought she was a girl.
Bro, if I showed you some of the bitches that like I've like hung around with, fucked around with and stuff, you'd be like, nah, dude.
Would you ever go to Korea?
Thailand.
Thailand, my bad.
Man, I'm trying to go there for like 3 months, live my best life.
You gonna be a passport, bro?
Yeah, hell yeah. I'm out here. You feel me? I actually do want to do that though. I want to travel to like there and like Brazil and like you know what I'm saying? Because it's a pastime. The shit make me money, bro. It honestly makes more money than like the regular shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
How about your family? Like, what are they?
My family doesn't judge me. I don't know if my parents know because they're super Haitian and not really into the internet like that.
Yeah, because I'm also Haitian, bro. So it's like I imagine like what would my Haitian family say?
My parents are cops and stuff. I think they do know because they know certain things, but like, and I told my mom, I was like, yeah, I got my music and shit, but I also got like a site where people could like pay and see extra shit. And she's like, oh, for real? Okay. And then that's all she said.
They don't gotta know about that,
right?
But bro, I also have a OnlyFans. But I want to say what I have on it, but you gotta subscribe to my OnlyFans. That
part, you already know. Yeah, bro. Yeah, anything of what I be doing on that shit, you gotta figure it out. But like, yeah. No, man, don't snitch yourself.
Nah, yeah. I'll cut that out too. Or maybe I might start posting stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, you can post like there's a dude named Let Me Shoot It. Like I also
post
other girls.
I was gonna say let's collab, but that's gay.
Oh yeah.
I'm just fucking you.
Yeah, I was going.
Stupid.
Oh shit.
Nah, you never. I think that's the funniest thing, bro. Like when you ask a girl, like that's OnlyFans. Like, yo, let's collab on OnlyFans. It's like you know what that means.
Yeah, but it kind of makes shit easier, bro. I am not gonna lie. Like, I mean, I've never had too much problems with getting girls. You feel me? A lot of people think, because you like trannies and this is that. Like, there's a lot of misconceptions. But no, bro. Like, I still get bitches. I'm probably fucking your bitch right now. But like, as far as what's it called? Like, getting women and stuff like that, that's never really been a thing. I mean, like, too much of an issue for me. So when I got on OnlyFans, it's just like, all right, if your platform looks good, if you have, if you're professional and like, if you fuck with one bitch and she say good shit about you, like, it's gonna keep going. You get what I'm saying? So that's, bro, I've done like a lot of collabs, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was good years last year. You feel me? Like, at least for a nigga that just started, like, I feel like I did pretty good.
So let me ask you this, bro. Yeah. Because when it comes to like sex and like if my boy was here, he was telling me a story because like this. I was thinking about like me asking like, oh, let's collab, right? Because it's like what would that entail? And it makes me think of my boy's story about how he was like getting head with his boy, and it's like both of them were getting head at the same time by two different girls, and they like clap each other up, right?
I have a story about that on my YouTube channel.
I'll ask you
just like that,
like right after. Yeah. Basically, and it made me think like, it's funny because it's like the more gay the situation is that you're like fucking bitches in, it's like the more respect you can get, right? It's like running a train on a girl is like super gay because it's like you'll see your boy's dick,
right? You know? Yeah. I'm not really too much like I've done that, but I'm not really too much into that. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that is once again a misconception that people have about me. But like, yeah, like I love I'm a freak. Get me wrong. I done ran a few trains in my life.
Is that the story like, you're about to say?
I'm not gonna. No, actually, it was my homies, and that was a racist story. Go on my YouTube to check it out. Some bitches They was on some crazy shit. But
Oh, you were a bull.
but my homie, something like that. But my homies, they had Eiffel Tower, 2 bitches. Like,
That's what it's called, Eiffel Tower.
yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
See, that's why he needed to be here, bro. Because like, because he just thought, oh, I'd be high five, and you're like, you have a name for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, it's like, it's like I feel like the more like gayer it is, that it's like the more guys are there. It's like the more like respect you get, I guess, as a man, right?
Niggas, well, not for me, but like for niggas, one thing I've learned from this shit, like a lot of people are gonna be mad at me for this, but like, dude, at this point, niggas are gay until proven straight, homie. But like, because the amount of like wild shit that I get and I see and truths that I hear, you feel me? It's like, dude, like everybody's on the spectrum. Like almost everybody's on the spectrum. And if they're not, they've thought about it. You feel me? So, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, see that, but this would be a perfect conversation with my co-host, bro, because we always talk about this shit.
Yeah.
Because I believe the same thing, bro. It's like it's a spectrum, It's like it's not necessarily like straight or gay. It's more like
how gay is this? How gay do you feel?
Not like you believe in like energy and all that.
Yes, I do.
I think it's more about the energy. Like I feel like it's gay. Like if you're attracted to like a man, right? It's gay if you do something about it. Like let's say like, all right, so look, let's say there's an ugly girl, right? Like you think she's ugly, but she has a nice ass personality, right?
Mm-hmm.
And is it gay? Like I mean, is it gay? But it's like you're like, oh, she's so ugly, but I love her as a person,
right?
So it's like that same thing. I feel like it's like just as humans,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I think everybody's like way of attraction is different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think that there's like romantic attraction and there's physical attraction. I think that those are two actual different things. You get what I'm saying? Because, and then perfect example, why so many niggas, like, I mean, I like not coming down on bodybuilders and stuff, but like them niggas who like go to the gym like super hard, they're looking at another man in admiration. You get what I'm saying? They might not be attracted to that man, but they're looking at him in admiration in some way. You feel me? But like, as far as, like you can tell if a person is attractive or unattractive, you get what I'm saying? But or if they take care of themselves. But like, yeah, acting on it or like actually having feelings, because they're niggas who even do porno, like, you feel me? And they're not necessarily gay, like they don't like niggas, like, you get what I'm saying? But if you close your eyes, the shit might feel good, like, you feel me?
It's funny because you're like, they look at other men in admiration, and I was thinking, isn't that like more of a pride thing? But then I remember, oh, pride is like gay. My
nigga, Sigmund Freud, penis envy. That's a whole psychological thing.
But that's like for girls though.
Penis envy, that's for women and for young men.
Oh, okay.
I think at least, but I'm pretty sure it's for women and young men. Like basically, like your big homie, like if your big brother, you feel me? Like if you got like, yeah.
But like you saying that makes me realize, okay, maybe that's why there's such a stigma about like gay people in general, right? Because it's like once you like cross that barrier of like that limitation of, oh, you can only like women, I feel like it crosses over to like animals.
Right. Yeah. Yo, bro,
it's like, what else? Yeah. What else could I fuck?
It's like if you don't.
you feel me?
Dude, it's like if you are like not black and white, like by the book, now you're like just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, there are way more people, like I said before, that are just not open about it, but they are open-minded. They've tried things like, nigga, like it's too many niggas with no profile picture on Twitter, Grindr, and all these other apps with no profile picture on these gay apps, bro. That like, you know what I'm saying? Saying hood nigga 305, hood nigga 954, hood nigga North Miami, hood nigga this, hood nigga that. You know what I'm saying? Like Kendall booty fucker, like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel like you saying that makes me realize it's like probably like unprocessed trauma.
Dude, it's a lot of
expressing.
niggas. I had went to therapy. Like I've been through trauma too. I won't necessarily talk too much about that, but like I had went through my own trauma and getting through like when I had broke up with my ex-girlfriend and like being single, I was like, well shit, like I mean, I'm an artist, like this is all I do, you feel me? Like shit, let me just do some rock star shit. So I just jumped in it. And with that, I was able to find, I had just finished therapy too. And I was able to figure out like, okay, like this, basically what works for me and what, like having control more of the situations that I'm in. You get what I'm saying? Just like how you said, like collab, like a bitch already knows what the fuck it is if you say let's collab, nigga. Like, you feel me? Or it could be like, okay, let's do a twerk video. Let's do this. Like, it could be a million things, but you know, it makes a lot of things smoother, and you're around people who are like minded to have similar stories. You get what I'm saying?
You know who you remind me of now?
Who?
You know Zay Hilfiger?
Fuck that guy.
Oh, you don't fuck with him?
Fuck that guy.
Why?
He's weird. So long story short, like the reason why, I mean, cause like I used to like get on, like I don't really like Spaces and Clubhouse and shit like that. I'm not a very social person. I talk a lot, but I'm not a very social person.
Mm.
So like I get on like these Spaces and things like that, and he's just a weirdo. Like he's very like negative energy, depressing. This is that, and you know he talks about how his mom took all his money. Like he does this like every day, though, like every day. You know what I'm saying? And then he recently got like dragged on Twitter for taking a lot of people's money. I had sent him some money one time, and he said he was gonna like do something in 24 hours. 48 hours. I was on tour too. I was in California at the time. So I went from one city in California. I traveled all through California, from North California to South California, right? So it's about a week, almost 10 days now. He said he was going to do it in 24 hours. So I hit him up like, bro, like, what's good? You feel me? Excuses. And then I got on his space, cussed him the fuck out, found all type of ways to get back to him, cussed him the fuck out. He was like, all right, bro. I'll promote you, bro. I'll promote you. I just had to do all these things first. And bitch, you said you was gonna do this 24 hours. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is retweet the shit, nigga. Like, how? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, nah, fuck him.
Dang, you made me feel good because we just like ASAP. I was like, yo, come through.
Yeah, nah, he's a.
Nah, because the only reason I say that is because I was looking at him. Well, not that I was like judging him, but it's like the stuff that he was saying, like
the stuff that he does. Whatever, dude. Like, you feel me? But the shit that he be actually like saying and like the way he move, buzzing.
No, like, I wouldn't expect that from him though. I didn't know he did all that, you know? Because I see him fuck bad bitches, so I'm like, oh.
Yeah, he be having badass bitches. Yeah, and he be bragging how he fucks them off for free.
Yeah.
Stop the cap.
Oh, is that like a thing? Like you gotta pay? Because I thought you guys, it's like a mutual thing where it's like.
It depends on the girl. It's just like rap. Like you might have a rapper that fuck with you, so all right, bro, let's get into the studio, and we split the studio time, and we go. You know what I'm saying? Or he come and record me. You know what I'm saying? Mm. But then you got other niggas that like you might fuck with them, but they might have just started, or you know what I'm saying? So like there are girls who like top girls, bro, 150,000 followers and shit. I just DM'd them. I had 1,000 followers. And I was like, "What's up?" And, she gave me a little price. It was reasonable. I was like, "All right, say less." I don't see it as tricking because I'm in the entertainment industry. You get what I'm saying? Tricking is actually like. I'm hitting you up on some, hey, can I pull up for half an hour? And then you go try to fuck the bitch for however money, and then you get a nut and you leave. Like, nah, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm making like bread off my shit.
But do they actually like you?
Some of them do, some of them don't. Like, it is what it is. But you have to be attracted to each other, I feel like. Well, you don't have to be, but I try to choose women that I'm attracted to and that treat me well. Like, it's a mutual thing.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like sticking your body in stuff, so
exactly.
Like sharing bodies. So it's like
they're the soul exchange. Like that's an actual thing. You feel me? Like yeah, I think that like you can get somebody as like demons or like their whatever like is plaguing them. Like that can come to you if you like. You know what I'm saying? So I really try to stay around people that are like. I try to stay around people that are good energy. I
was gonna ask you that, bro. Like, have you ever like regretted like collabing with someone?
I've had some funny collabs. I don't necessarily regret. I've had one person that like kind of like went like, she kind of went weird, but right she was more being of an opportunist. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to capitalize off of like my name because I basically got dragged on Twitter by the trans community because I said that they were born niggas, and they're like, oh, so does that make you gay then? Oh, and I was like, dude, but like I thought y'all fucked me, like, you know, but what's it called? There was that one person who like spearheaded that entire initiative. But and then there was in the beginning I felt like I was about to sell my soul because one of my biggest videos, it was this woman and she's like Cuban, right? She's super, super popular. You feel me? Like one of the biggest, like she makes a fuck ton of money off this shit. She hit me up and she was like, get your ass here right now. You feel me? So I pulled up. You feel me? And she wanted me to do some things that I was not in for. This is a tranny, by the way. You feel me? So she wanted me to do some shit I was not into. You feel me? And I was like, all right, cool. Packed up my shit. All right, peace. We got what we got. All right, see you later.
Do they still have their dicks?
Check out my OnlyFans.
I was like, what was like the most that you ever had to pay, and like what is like the average like rate,
I don't necessarily talk too much about like
money?
the money shit, because honestly, like
Yeah.
it doesn't really happen that much where I have to pay. Like I mean, that's more of like a if you're really trying to like get out there, you feel me? But I feel like my shit is set up already. So
I mean, I feel like porn stars usually have like a standard rate, don't they?
I mean, yeah. But like I mean, I be fucking with porn stars sometimes, but I'm not really like, how can I put it? Like every girl is different, dude. Because I've like, yeah, like every girl is different. There's content trade, and then you got like paid collabs, right? So like right now, like I'm just doing content trades. You feel me? And I'll say like, I'm gonna say about 75% of my content is traded, and then like 25% of it is paid. And then like if it was paid, it was because like, you know, I was really trying to like make sure that I lock this person in for this date, this time, and you feel me? But I'm not really like into too much right now, at least because like I'm trying to build my platform. So, but like every woman is different, bro. It could be $100, it could be $1,000, it could be $5,000. Deadass.
Who's like your dream collab?
Daisy Taylor. And what's her name, dude? Adriana Maya.
Yeah, I don't know who they're.
So you got Daisy Taylor. She's trans. She's lit. She was on Andrew Schultz. She's gorgeous to me. And then Adriana Maya. She's just legendary. She's been in the porn game for a long time.
She's not trans.
No, she's gorgeous.
What do you like more? Like what are you more passionate about? Like the porn or the music?
I mean, the music. Music is my life. You know what I'm saying? The porn is just like
a vehicle.
It's a vehicle. Yeah, that's a way. Yeah, it's a vehicle. I used to be a whole teacher before I did all this. Like I taught middle schoolers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Did were you doing OnlyFans during like while you're teaching?
Nah.
Cause like I heard like teachers, they got fired for that, right?
Yeah, some people have. I mean, I remember when I was in Tallahassee, this one girl, she had a picture like this and she got fired. I thought that was stupid.
For real?
Like, yeah. But as far as like me, I've never had like any incidents. I was teacher of the year. I was good. Like I was fun. I had a good time teaching, and I made my money. I did good. But I just was tired of it, so I just got out of it. And I wanted to transition because I had missed a lot of opportunities. Like Beyonce's Coachella show that's like on Spotify and stuff like that. She had a band that was with her, right? It's called The Bees. If you go on Spotify and look, right, it's there. So that whole album, I'm supposed to be in that band, right? I got the call for it and I didn't go because I was like, it was my probationary like time teaching. So I was like, oh shit. So because of that, I was like, oh man, like I don't want to ever miss opportunities ever again. That shit ended up getting a whole Grammy, dude. You feel me? So yeah.
Let me ask you this, bro. Hold on. Let me check my camera real quick. So when I was like, cause I tattoo, right? When I was learning how to tattoo, there was times when it's like I had to go meet an artist, but I had to be at the tattoo shop, right?
Yeah.
And they were like, my boss would be like, Nick, if Lil Uzi Vert texts you like, yo, Nick, come interview me right now, but you have to do a tattoo. Which one are you gonna pick? And I was like, I was thinking I should pick Lil Uzi, right?
Yeah.
But
take it from me, bro. Pick Lil Uzi.
That's what I was gonna ask you, because it's like.
But I didn't know. All right, so here's the thing about that specific shit.
My bad, bro. Let me just finish my question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you can know the whole context.
Yeah, my bad.
So basically, you know, it's like the money is right here. It's like I'm getting paid the money. Like let's say I was getting like $800 for the tattoo. So it's like I have to either pick the money or Lil Uzi. And at that time, I was a little younger, you know.
Yeah. So
I was thinking, I was like kind of getting influenced by him, right?
Right.
And I was getting influenced that's like saying, pick the tattoo over pick the. I don't know how like.
Yeah, the artist.
I don't know how long you've been following me for exactly, but like there was a time where I was focusing only on tattooing and I wasn't focusing as much on the brand. Like now I'm getting back into like focusing only on the brand.
Right.
But at the time, I feel like that was the pivot for me. I'm gonna get like, yeah, that was like the pivot for me of like, oh, I should just, you know, like kind of push this to the side and then focus on the tattooing. So it kind of made my stuff decline, you know. Yeah. So let me ask you, how like you seeing it from my perspective, how would you see it as yourself, as also like years ago, like how would you have the same mindset?
So honestly, I mean, so did that actually happen? Like, did you have like an opportunity that you missed for a tattoo?
Not Uzi, but it's like
something like that.
Yeah, I went to go see Sweetie,
Okay.
And that's why he was telling me that.
Okay.
But I went anyways.
Okay. Yeah.
But then I had another teacher. He's like, man, fuck the tattoo, bro. Go see Lil Uzi.
Right. So like, yeah, no, dude, definitely. I would have said, especially from the experience that I have now, go see Lil Uzi. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why I say that is because I got a call that day. It was like the first week of school, dude. Like literally, like I'm showing these kids like motherfucking videos on like what a trumpet is. You know what I'm saying? So it's the first week of school, and I get a call and they're like, hey, we have a tour in New York. Can you come to New York? And I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I just got this job. Like I can't come. Boom. So that was it. You feel me? Usually I went on every tour. I probably had went on 2 tours before then. You get what I'm saying? So now on this specific day, they didn't say anything. This is that. Somebody couldn't go, and I get another call. My homie ended up getting fired because he ended up fucking up and missing rehearsal. Then the cat came out the bag. Hey, do you know anybody who plays this instrument? Because we're actually in California. We're not in New York, and we're with Beyonce. And I was like, bitch, I would have. Beyonce, and they was getting paid good too. Like they were getting paid really good. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was hot, but I didn't want to pick up like a drum or like a big ass instrument to go. So
you can rent one, like find a music store and rent it.
Yeah, but I don't know how to play it. So like, and this is Beyonce, dude. Like, like
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have been in there.
Just like pretend.
It only goes so far. So I'm not one of them niggas. Like some niggas pretend, but I like to be thorough. So
you gotta fake it till you make my boy.
So, but long story short, with that, like that whole project, you know what I'm saying? They ended up being in Coachella for 2 weeks. They ended up meeting a bunch of artists, and a lot of them got platforms from that. A lot of my friends ended up getting Grammy plaques, and they're able to put that on their resume. Now, I am a part of a Grammy award winning organization, so I can say that. But I did not get that Grammy because I did not take that leap. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said fuck it, and I took the leap now.
Do you regret it?
I try not to regret things in life, but like, yeah. Now I don't regret it at all actually because my I had a beautiful experience teaching. Like it was awesome. So
I want to talk about that, but since we're on the topic, because you talked about XXXTentacion, right? And
yeah.
He like came to your job for the Helping Hand Challenge.
Yeah.
I want to ask you about that, but while we're still on the topic, I had a friend, and he, you know, like we were discussing X's death, right? And I was thinking, like I don't want to get too philosophical, but it's like, what do you think that we're like here for? Like, and how? What do you think?
I think we're here to inspire
like
people.
You specifically.
I think I'm here to inspire people. I think, you know, I mean, we're definitely here to create. You know, create, procreate, inspire. I think that's what it is. I think that's what God. You know, like
that says OnlyFans for the procreate part.
Nah, I really be hitting these hoes sometimes. I'll be like, yo. Like even though I am sinning. It's fornication, right?
Like you're spreading your seed far and wide, dude.
How can I put it? I be feeling like this is normal, dude. Like there's nothing wrong with this. Like this is life. Like we're creating life right now. It's just, you know what I'm saying?
But you have like a camera crew.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Okay, so
sometimes
like,
most of the time it's just me.
Yeah, I feel like it's more natural because it's like, you know, not like people like holding a big ass microphone over your head.
Yeah, nah. I've done that like twice though.
Bro?
Yeah. You
ever seen those POVs? I don't know if you've done it, but it's like the guy's like, while you're fucking the girl, it's like the guy's like holding the camera over your neck.
I've had people get into some pretty awkward positions, but like, yeah, it is what it is, you know. And it's funny because like I'm not necessarily like a mandingo. You feel me? So like I'm different. You feel me? So yeah.
But going back to what we were talking about, X is that, you know, like he died at, I think it was like 20 or 21, right?
Yeah, he's like 20, I think.
Yeah, he, you know, like I told my boy, it's like, oh, like what's the point of like him, like I guess getting so big after he died. Yeah. And he told me like, you know, it's like no one is ever gonna hear any more music or art from him ever again. Yeah. That's like he made now, you know, it's like he doesn't get to experience like his 30s, his 40s, his 50s. Yeah, that's true. So it's like, how do you feel, Jay, about like not like you're 29 right now, so you have more life experience than X, but at the same time, X was X, as in like he was, you know, like he was like a
he was him.
He was a superstar like 20 years old, right? So it's like, how do you feel that difference is? Like, do you feel like that the difference of that you get to live more life than him while he like.
So all right, my bad to cut you off, but like I think I know where you're going here, but like so like I mean, there's like this thing of like longevity. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really trying to survive and stay alive so that I can see the fruits of my labor because it eventually is going to snowball. You get what I'm saying? It's not all the way there yet, but I've definitely seen a lot of good shit. You get what I'm saying? But as far as like with X being so young and like how he used to talk a lot about the law of attraction and things like that, and he used to talk a lot about what's it called, like basically like just bringing shit to you. You feel me? So I'm not gonna say he necessarily brought anything upon himself, but he definitely had a lot of energies that he stayed around or that he kept attracting. You get what I'm saying? As far as now, I want to say it's coincidence that them niggas, it's some date like some Broward shit, like them niggas. Probably literally seen a nigga come out the bank, was like, oh look, that's X. He probably got money, and like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's how it went. You feel me? Especially from Deerfield, and my cousin actually knew one of them niggas too that died. Like, I mean that killed him. So just from Broward County being such a big place, or a small place, I should say. But like, yeah, dude, it's like you just have to like be very careful with like the way you move and shit like that. Like I've been in a lot of different situations where like I just try to always put myself first, put my safety first. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't care what the fuck you call me, nigga. Like I know I ain't no bitch. You feel me? So, but I know that I have goals and I want to have a family and I want to see this money for real. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun fact by the way, his little cousin. Shout out to Jakazi. You feel me? I actually recorded a mixtape for him. And he's a pretty cool guy.
The engineer and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
Yeah, I actually heard about him.
Yeah.
So X really inspired you a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You like his music?
Oh yeah. It was super dope. Who actually the same guy who I'm telling you, who knew. That's why I was saying this is some small world shit, because what's it called? Broward County, dude. Like my cousin. He went to like Margate Middle or one of them schools with X and Ski Mask. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like, hold on.
See, I like talking about like X and Ski because it really like brings me back to my roots, like why I started this.
Right. Yeah, no, they were super inspiring, but
because like while you were telling that story, I was thinking about like album covers.
Shit, I had met Ski Mask at a random 420 event like last year, like. He's pretty dope.
That's why I fuck with Ski Mask. He always just pops out. He's just like
he's outside. Like you can run into him.
Yeah.
But what you gonna say? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, like, would you be like a more elusive like celebrity, or would you be like, I'm the one that's always out? Because
of the shit that I do, I don't necessarily want to be outside. Like I would prefer to be like I want to like do shit and like I want to like I'm a nigga that I like to bring people around me and stuff like that, and I like to have a good time, good vibes. But like I don't care to be like, I just did a strip club performance the other night, bro. Like after 3:00, dude, like bro, like what I'm saying? I'm 29, nigga. Like you feel me? Like the shit starting to ache a little bit, bitch. Like what I'm saying? So I ain't nigga be tired, bro. I smoke a lot of weed, bro. At 3 a.m. You starting to nod off, bitch. Like
you might want to be a teacher for a little longer because you don't got to do no manual labor.
Nigga, what? I mean, shit. When I was a teacher, I did a lot of manual labor because I was a band director.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like I was carrying drums and all type of shit. You feel me? Sometimes carrying children. Right?
How do you feel about Drake?
That was definitely one of the first people to inspire me as well. Like 6th grade, 7th grade, Drake.
When it comes to like, did you see his new interview with like Bobby when he's in the bed with the girl that he has like the he's thinking? You ever seen it? I was literally watching it right now.
Well, I be in my own world. I'm like Lil Wayne. I think Lil Wayne was saying something about
like this one.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that. That looks funny.
It was pretty funny.
He just be chilling. I'm gonna be a Drake ass nigga, bro. That's what I'm gonna be like in terms of like how like smooth and shit. Like
yeah,
I like that shit. You feel me? Like yeah.
No, cause like you would say that Drake is at the top, right?
Yeah, I really like Tory Lanez, man. Free him.
You think he's higher than Drake?
In terms of, I mean, he's not necessarily like. I mean, Drake has like solidified himself as iconic. Tory Lanez is kind of iconic, but he's not like Drake is iconic. Like you get what I'm saying? But with Tory Lanez, his energy just, I feel like, in terms of like him as a person, like he actually spent some time in Miami too, like as a kid. Like it's just more, it just makes more sense to me in terms of like the type of person that he is, and as compared to Drake. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it resonates with me more.
I don't think Drake would shoot anybody though.
Nah, I don't think Tory Lanez did it, man. I don't think he did it. Free him.
I don't think he did it either, but
Yeah.
you can't tell girls that.
Right.
Do you? Dang, I think I was gonna ask. Like, do you feel like everybody has like the same ranking system in their head for like every rapper? Because it's like when Nipsey Hussle died, right? I was literally thinking about this yesterday.
Niggas ain't even know who he was when he died.
You think so?
The majority of people didn't. Like,
but we're from Florida though. Like
he's
Miami.
like the iceberg of California.
You think if
he
Iceberg
was literally
died,
the iceberg of California. If Iceberg dies, it might not be as big as Nipsey, but it's gonna make shockwaves, dude.
yeah, I'm thinking like, or maybe he was. Yeah, he was kind of like the iceberg. Because like, bro,
he was like the iceberg of California, bro.
I was never a fan of Nipsey. You know, like I was never a fan of his music. But it's like the way that like
he was dope though. Like I heard like one or two of his songs. One of my homies, I think they had like, I think he got a placement with him on some beat shit. But like, I never necessarily cared. Like I was not into that type of music for real. You feel me? And I listen to niggas only from Florida for real. Like I really, as far as rap is concerned, I might play the radio sometimes.
Listen to Pitbull.
I mean, not anymore. As a kid, yeah, Pitbull was like our childhood.
Mandatory. He's like mandatory.
That was our childhood, dude.
Like Power 96. Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide.
Bro, what? Yeah, man, those are the days.
What is your favorite part of being a Florida artist? Like having that label?
That we're unique. Everybody from Florida is different, dude. Like literally everybody. Like, you know how like, all right, so when you go to like all right, so there are sounds that everybody has, right? Like, or that different places have. Now, Florida has a specific sound too. You feel me? Like that stick drill sound, boom, 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 tat, boom, tat. It kind of sounds like African music, or you know what I'm saying? But like, as far as the artists that are here, everybody, you might have a nigga that sound like he from Florida. I mean, he might do the stick drill beat, but then you have a nigga that do some Atlanta shit. Then you have a nigga that sound like he from New York. Then you have a nigga that sound like you got niggas that are rapping all straight. What them shits is like them Detroit beats. You get what I'm saying? Like them fast beats. Then you got niggas that rap on Cali beats. Then you got niggas that just do boom bap shit. Like there's so many different artists in Florida that have their own platform that people don't even know about for real, but they're bigger in other places. You feel me? Like, yeah. You
know what? You just made me realize, bro.
Mm-hmm.
How like Florida, like everywhere does have their own sound, even Canada.
Yeah.
But it's like Florida is kind of like the weirdos, you know?
Yeah.
We became the weirdo staple.
Yeah. Know? I mean, I think it's that Florida man shit. That's why my name is Florida Man J. You feel me? Because yeah, wild.
Yeah, because it's like when I think about it, it's like the most. I mean, Rick Ross maybe, but he wasn't necessarily. He's like, what's his name? Meek Mill and like, what's his name?
With that MMG movement.
Yeah, well, MMG isn't necessarily Florida. You know, he got like, what's that guy's name? He was like, Dice Pineapples, Wale.
Oh, Wale. Yeah, Wale is from DC, and then Meek Mill is from Philly.
Like, look at Atlanta, right? Like, like Young Thug, Gunna.
Atlanta be signing niggas from Miami more than what's it called, niggas?
Miami.
Yeah, bro, motherfucking rest in peace to Wavy Navy Pooh. Like QC signed him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I feel like here's more. It's not necessarily for rap. I feel like here's more for like reggaeton and like Latin music.
Oh yeah, rap. I mean, bro, even in the actual instrument market, like it's like that too. So.
Wait, why you say
in the
that?
music market, like in the live, like, cause I play trumpet. You feel me? Like. If I jumped on the reggaeton scene or jumped on like just a Latin market, I'll make way more money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Way more.
So is there money in learning how to play an instrument?
Absolutely.
Like
absolutely. Absolutely.
But like, are there opportunities?
Absolutely.
Like a lot?
Absolutely. It just depends on where you are though.
Other than teaching?
Well, like, yeah, like, I mean, you can make your own opportunities too, but like, there are definitely opportunities.
Because they always say like learning, like the creative fields, like art and music and dance. It's like there's not as much money in it. It's like something else, like like being a doctor. You know?
But that's nowadays. That's why you need to be a content creator, so you can take that shit and make money.
I thought you could say nowadays you gotta make an OnlyFans and fuck bitches.
Nah, not that type of content.
So Jay, I mean, is there anything else that we didn't like touch on that? Oh, that I wrote down a couple questions I wanted to ask you before.
Yeah, man. Shoot.
Before we talked about porn for like 40 minutes.
That's funny. That's cool because I've never talked about it before. So like, yeah, I've actually sat down and talked about it.
That's why we go deep, bro.
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite bar that you wrote for a song?
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm like Lil Wayne, bro. I have to study my music. You know what I'm saying? To go back on it.
What's your favorite song that you made?
I have so much music. Shit. Go check out that Same Night and Biscayne mixtape. Right now, I think I'm bumping currently the most. That song is pretty dope. But like, all my songs are great.
What's like the 3 songs that will make someone Florman J song or fan?
Shit, a J Vilpin fan. That part. Let me ask you alias.
Let me ask one more time. Oh, what do you like to go by more?
J Vilpin is how I go by professionally.
What 3 songs will make someone a J Vilpin fan?
All of them.
But like specifically,
dude. All of them, dog.
What should they go listen to right now?
79th and Biscayne.
The whole tape?
The whole tape. I promise it's a bop from beginning to end.
What's your favorite song on the tape?
The whole tape.
Yeah. Do they have to listen to an order? Like they can just like pick any song and it's like.
I would suggest listening into it in order because I curated it. Yeah.
That's something I always notice about like rap albums. Is like, because I listen to metal, right? And when it comes to metal, you listen to metal?
A little bit. Down with the sickness.
Oh, you like Disturbed?
Fuck you down with the shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's my shit.
I was literally listening to that yesterday at the gym.
Yeah, I like that song.
But I listen to metal, right? Like power metal ish. So what they do is like the album is like a journey. You get me? It's like it feels like a movie. But I feel like with rap, they try to make songs for the radio, so it's not necessarily like they're gonna take you to this journey. So some artists do, but I feel like it's more like, oh, I put this song and this song just because it's random.
Yeah, it's like a compilation, like it's like a playlist,
like a mixtape, you know?
Yeah. You know, and I mean, yeah, that's more so like the vibe nowadays. But you still have people that like actually spend time on their work. This one specifically is kind of like a mix of both. But how can I put it? Like in this 79 and Biscayne tape, like it's very like it's curated from beginning to end in terms of like style and the way it transitions and stuff like that, and the stories that I'm telling in order. You feel me? But as far as like how I come about making my music in general, I'm not one of them niggas that write a whole storyboard and do all this extra shit. Nah, I literally just go in the studio and just record music however I feel that day. And eventually when I ever have enough, this is how I've seen Kodak Black actually do this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they just have a bunch of music and then just pick through those songs with the homies and then from there arrange them and you feel me, to tell the story.
Yeah, 'cause I feel like in rap you can get away with it. I feel like in metal they don't get away with that much. Yeah,
but I think you have to be a little bit more deliberate with different type of music. Like rap is very open ended.
My other question I had written was what kind of content is too far?
Everybody has their thing, and OnlyFans be tripping sometimes. But me personally, I do public stuff, but don't ever do anything around, you know, like if you think there are gonna be kids around, don't even try it, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very like, if it's a public place, like we have to have planned this, like we have to know what this shit look like for real, like what's going on here, like, you know what I'm saying? And if we can get the fuck out of here, we get caught, like, you know what I'm saying? All type of shit. But but be careful with like, you know, make sure you just separate that type of shit. And and they be trying to like IRS be coming to people's houses and sometimes because they be hearing like kids in the background and shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that happens. But not I said IRS. What's the people called? CPS.
Yeah, I thought to like the IRS.
Yeah. But besides that, like I'm not into like scat, and I'm not into I'm just not into scat at all. Like, you know, at all. And there are people who have the misconception dealing with like trans women or dealing with, you know, gay people or bisexual men that, you know, you're doing, you know, certain shit, but that's a misconception. You feel me? At least for most people. But you need to be clean if you're, you know, if you should have hygiene if you're engaging in any type of sexual activity. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, use a douche.
What artists are you listening to like right now? Like, who's your favorite artist right now? And like, what's your favorite song?
Shit, any artist from Miami. I like right now. One of my personal favorite artists is Hayes, 2150 from North Miami Beach. He is super dope. Yeah, every now and then it changes like my favorite person, but right now I like his music.
You know something funny, bro? When you're outside, I was listening to your song again. Like, We Outside. I've been like playing over and over.
Which one?
We Outside.
Oh, We Outside. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's so funny because like while you're outside, like waiting for me, I'm like playing it. We outside. I'm like, oh wait, he's outside. I gotta hurry.
Yeah, man, that's my shit. Yeah, man, we made that song. We made that song in Atlanta, and then we threw a party in Miami for it.
Oh, for yeah. I was gonna say, man, you didn't do it here.
Yeah, no, we shot the video here.
Tell me 5 things you're gonna accomplish before this year is over.
I'm going to monetize my YouTube channel. I'm going to go on tour again. That's 2. I'm going to fuck more bad bitches. That's 3. Probably gonna come out with another tape. That's 4. And we gonna do another interview. That's 5. Gang.
No, definitely. Like, your last tour is in Chicago, Virginia, Philly, and Texas, right?
Yeah, more places than that, but those are some of the bigger cities.
What was your favorite city that you went to?
This time around, Chicago. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Chicago. It was cold as fuck though. That shit was like 9 degrees. But like they had this like a spot that like all the locals go to. You feel me? Because they don't want to be going to the clubs.
Was it O Block?
Nah, but one of my friends went to. I shit you not. One of my homies, bro, a drummer. This nigga went to O Block, found a bitch on. He found her on Tinder. He went to O Block and fucked this bitch and made it back alive. Swear to God. Swear to God. I swear to God. Swear to God.
Nah, that's crazy. Like, what'd you guys say to him?
Nigga, he was like, nigga, I just came back from O Block. I was like, nah, you tripping.
You ever seen there's like a TikTok and it was saying like there's these kids, they were like white kids, I think, and then it's like the police were outside, like, yo, you guys don't want to come here. This is not no tourist attraction, bro.
Yeah,
like
yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah, he said that when he was in there, he just kind of just acted like he was supposed to be there. Like he got dreads. He looked like a Chief Keef ass nigga. So
he was black. He was black.
He's black. Yeah.
I feel like if you're black, you can like get away with it, you know.
I mean, if you look like a nerd, because he's like a drummer, so he probably got like a college shirt on, like, you know, he look normal, like, they ain't But like that's the thing about it, like, well, Chicago's a different breed, you know what I'm saying? But in most cases, if you're not involved in shit, you not gonna get into shit, bro. That's how I made it to 29 years old.
I think this is the last question, but do you feel like there's gangs in Miami? The
gang culture in Miami is not gang culture; it's a clique culture. You get what I'm saying? I think it's more of a clique culture. There's not really like organized like gangs. Like some people do have like their things that like they're like they group of niggas, but like it's not like for real gangs, bro. It's more cliques. You get what I'm saying? And like for example, it wasn't no Bloods and like Crips and shit like that. Like that wasn't like a big thing here. Like I know of niggas who are individually might have like joined through like association, friends, jail, traveling, things like that. But me personally, I've never met niggas like that. But like Zopound was a thing. I grew up across the street from like the actual Zopound house. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But like as far as like niggas, like the whole gang violence, like I said, most of the times the niggas be like, from what I've noticed and from what I've seen, most of the time when niggas be getting into shit is really because it was some beef shit, it's some female shit, it's some money shit. You get what I'm saying? But it's never like, oh, this group of people and then this group of people. Now there is like some street politics. You get what I'm saying? Like I do know of like, you know what I'm saying, certain things like that. I do know of certain people who, just because of people who I fuck with be around, that I would rather not be around. You get what I'm saying? But as far as like actual like throwing up sets and getting motherfucking flags and bandanas and doing all that shit, nah. Niggas in here, niggas in Miami more focused on getting money. And like they'll even tell you like a lot of street niggas will be like, all right, bro, if you're not in the streets, don't even, you know what I'm saying, don't even go there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're People in Miami are smart. I don't know if you saw that Drewski interview, the Drewski auditions, but it was this one nigga specifically where he started reading the fucking paper, like reading the contract. He was like, "Nigga, you got me fucked up," and I was like, "That's Miami right there."
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. It's like he actually read the contract.
Mm-hmm. I was like, "That's Miami right there." Niggas not stupid here.
Did you go to the audition? What is it? Could have been Records.
Nah. I didn't know anything about that. It's just funny though.
One of my boys, he went and he's
Did he make it?
He made like a big scene about it. Like he was like, "Yo, let me in, bro, let me in." He's like the Wendy's guy. He does like
on it.
Yeah, he does Wendy's versus McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, that's his content. It's just like that.
Oh, okay.
Wendy's versus McDonald's. He goes. He's like trying to sneak in or something, and the security's like, yo, get back. And he's like, yo, let me in. It was like this whole big thing.
Yeah. Yeah, niggas be doing that type of shit. Like even for Bad Boys Club, like I've thought about auditioning for certain shows.
Bad Boys Club.
Yeah, like I've thought about auditioning for certain. I've been on TV and stuff, but I've never been like me on TV. It's always been something else.
What were you on?
I'm going to be on Amazon Prime. I can't talk about it yet because this hasn't been released. But I've been on Netflix. I've been on Tyler Perry. I've been on BET on the Quad. I've done the music for that TV show too. What else did I do? I've done a Sprite commercial with LeBron James before.
For real?
Yeah.
You gotta send me this, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I gotta just. I have some of them on my computer and in my drives and stuff. But yeah.
What's something that like people that know about you that you really want to put out to the world?
Something that people. I mean, shit. Y'all already know I love trannies. Shit.
But like to like help to like something that's gonna like
be consistent. Shit. I don't know. Like something that I was
gonna say like push your brand, like something.
Yeah. I'm about to say like if you didn't know, man. I mean, shit. I have a page called Florida Music Only, and that's where I push all the artists from Dade County, Broward, Orlando, Polk, Tallahassee, everywhere. You feel me? Panama City, you feel me? Alive, passed away, legends, all that shit. I'm putting that, and I'm also trying to eventually get into the interview circuit as well. You know what I'm saying? As well as make very what's that word? Engaging and creative content for y'all boys. You feel me? And I'm also gonna have events for people to come pull up to and basically enjoy music. I want to have like a Shazam party where like it's just nothing but Florida songs all night, and you figure out what song that is. We ain't playing no Migos, we ain't playing no Drake. We just playing Florida shit. You get what I'm saying? I support, even if you don't love me back, I love you. You feel me? And that's how you're rocking it.
How I know I said that was the last question, but how do you feel about this year's XXL list?
Shout out to Tallahassee. Lil Tyler's on it, right? Yeah. Shout out Tallahassee. You feel me? That's where I got my start. I blew up in Tallahassee. Well, I mean, like my first song like blew up and paid my bills in Tallahassee.
Would you ever start your own like XXL freshman list? And do you feel like
absolutely? Do
you feel like people would care? Because people are saying like, oh, we don't care about the list anymore.
I mean, it's because like they're not showing quality people, dude. Like, I mean, like, you know, I don't even know who's on those lists, and it's the way that like they market this shit. You get what I'm saying? And the things that happen. Like you had like Lil Mosey on the list, and he ended up like fucking up on the freestyle. I can't freestyle, nigga, but I'll be ready for a motherfucking double XL. I'm gonna have some type of verse. You get what I'm saying? So it's like little shit like that. You can tell that certain people don't take the shit as seriously.
Yeah, but bro, look at Designer, right? He was like Timmy Turner,
right?
You know, and everyone was like, "What the hell?"
Like Designer was actually good though.
But he was just saying Timmy Turner,
right?
And he was looking for a burner. That's all he said. But then later on, he turned that into a song,
right?
You know?
Oh yeah, that was actually that ended up turning into a hit.
But everyone was so confused because it's like that's not really a freestyle.
Yeah, he probably was planning that.
Yeah, but
he probably was deliberate with that.
Yeah, but I mean, because you're saying that you would like kill the freestyle, right? But it's like,
ready.
Is the point of the freestyle to be killed, or is it?
Oh, it's not exactly because of what Designer did. You know? Exactly. See now, but like not necessarily because of what he did, but he was maybe a little bit more ahead. You feel me? Now in a situation like, but here's the thing: like people that's a whole topic, bro. Because some of them were freestyling, some of them don't freestyle. I feel like there's not enough communication or like, you know what I'm saying? Like they got a bunch of things that they're doing that day, so they just probably just running through it. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like in that situation, in them situations, them niggas like some of them probably was more ready than the others.
Facts. So Jay, what is your? idea of success and what do people need to do to become successful, and what is people doing to stop them from being successful?
You're stopping yourself from being successful by inaction and not doing anything. So you need to move and do some shit. When you're not doing anything, you're not progressing. Success is being able to wake up, and there's like a Bible verse. So I can't remember what it was, but it's like basically you're supposed to be able to look back at your work and like smile at it. You get what I'm saying? I forgot what it was, but I know it's something biblical. But like, and that's what I started to realize. Even like looking like you got a big ass platform, my nigga. Like, you know, if the shit got 100,000 views, 1,000,000 views, or 10 views, my nigga, you can look at every video and know like, nigga, I did that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that's I think that's really success. You get what I'm saying? Is like looking back at your work and knowing that you're able to smile at it. You feel me? Then there's also, you know, you have monetary success as well, and that may be a little bit harder to achieve. You know what I'm saying? Or that's what doesn't come first to everybody. You get what I'm saying? But I think that actually comes from discipline. Success is actually discipline. You feel me? So once again, looking back at the work, right? To do all that work, you had to be disciplined. You had to wake up, and when you didn't feel like doing it, go do it. Like, you get what I'm saying? That's how you become successful, because eventually it's gonna snowball, and over time you're able to sustain yourself financially. You're able to look back at your fruits. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Create. Remember what we say earlier? It was create, procreate, and inspire.
All right, bro. No, well said. Do you have anyone you want to shout out?
Shout out God. I always shout out God. Let me see. Shoot, shout out the Good Stuff ENT. Shout out Florida Music Only. Shoot, shout out all the people that rock with me, and I rock with you too. You feel me? Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. It's my day today.
And where can they find you at?
You can find me on Instagram at Vilpin, Twitter, Florida Man J, or for the Safer Work page, J Got Bars. I think I'm J Got Bars as well on TikTok. Florida Man J on YouTube, and you'll be able to find all my music, The Good Stuff ENT on YouTube, Florida Music Only on YouTube. I got a lot of platforms. Facts.
All right. This has been 6 Feet with the one and only
J Vilpin, a.k.a. J Got Bars, a.k.a. Florida Man J. If you're nasty, find me off of Symphonia Ace Gang.
Hey, thank you for inspiring me, bro. Thank you for inspiring our audience.
Yo.
And go stream
79 in Biscayne.
What platform is it on?
Everywhere.